Maddie, don't forget this picture. Don't forget the picture.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Very important.
Mr. Slow Starter,
Yes.
how you feeling lately with that kind of stuff?
Good.
Not better?
A lot better. Feeling great. Ready for this camp, man. Feels good.
What's been the difference?
Just mental, you know, come out there and what I do training, as to what I do fighting, trying to get him to mix and match.
Are we back to busy Cowboy again, the way you were in
Yes.
2011?
Yes, as soon as I get through the zone, I'm calling out. I want to fight in December, so heard they got a Vegas card.
That'll give you 4 this year.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll sneak one more in. No, I just want Vegas. You know, Halloween my favorite holiday, so bring the boat down to Vegas, play one more time before I got to put it away.
So last year with only fighting twice compared to 5 the previous year, how hard was that to kind of?
More, how hard was it to get a loan for this house I'm trying to get? That was the hard part. Like, well, you had a decrease in income. I said, yeah, no, I need to get back after that.
That's for real.
Yeah,
Did they really
for
call
real.
you out on that?
Oh yeah, for sure, because they go off for your year-to-date income. So, you know, I had like a 2011 rock, 2010, like, you know, so, but we're back on the winning track. We're good.
Nice.
Have you been to Indianapolis before?
No, first time. First time. It's great. I went and saw Kid Rock last night. Sold out show. It was awesome. And he's great. Air feels good down here, coming from Mile High, so it's you can breathe. Expect fireworks.
Were you backstage with him at all? Did you, like?
He gave us the tickets. Yeah, we got there super late. We went to visit a friend, so we didn't get a chance to go do that. But he gave us great seats, and it was an honor to be there.
Does he ever come to watch you fight?
No, I don't think so. I met him a couple of times at NASCAR. He's a friend of Tony Stewart, so. No, it'd be cool to get him out here.
I mean, he knows that he
Oh,
knows
yeah.
what you walk out to.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
You know, I wanted to ask you about that. Anyways, you know, you'll never change that song.
Never. I was doing an interview this morning, and I don't even know who I would call or contact to change the song. I've never, whether it be the WC or the UFC, have even requested that song. They just play it, so it's kind of cool, I guess. Kind of branded.
Is that something that you used before you got to the WC too?
Yeah, number one. That was the first song when they asked me what song to come out to. I was like, Kid Rock would be cool. So.
It's just, I mean, it's one of those that, you know, with Faber's walkout and your walkout, I think people hear that first couple notes and they're like,
and Vanderlei, you know,
yeah.
techno, you know, so it's sure.
I mean, how often do you think about stuff like that, like right before you come out, like, you know, I can't wait to hear those opening notes and hear how the crowd reacts?
When he played it last night, started getting like jacked up, like, yeah, you like feel it, you know. So just because your mind, you've been there so many times, and that's like a trigger. When you hear it, it's go time.
Well, when we talk about like the mental aspects of the fight game with you, how important is that? You know, that time walking out and, you know, having a song that amps you up like that. How key is that, you know, for you?
That's like the trigger. What switches Donald Cerrone into the Cowboy? You know, that's it. Like that mental boom. Time to go to work. You know, it's time to switch roles and go out there and get busy. So absolutely, it's through music.
And when you're on your way to the arena in the van or whatever, you're still just Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
That song switches you to Cowboy.
Yeah, same thing when I'm going outside. What do I do with what do I do in training? You know, same thing. So when you get there and you start wrapping your hands or changing, that's kind of when you transform. Same thing when I get to the arena, I start getting my hands wrapped. It's like boom, that's when.
Speaking of getting jacked up, you're in a featured spot on the second ever Fox Sports 1 card. So how jacked up are you about that?
That's sweet. So it's always got Wednesday nights, like the old WC days, man. So it's cool fighting on Wednesday, fighting for everyone to see. Sit at home, drink a beer, and stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
This is still a new market for UFC. They've had one event here. How excited do you get to show people in a market what this sport is all about?
I like coming to, first of all, just going to new cities and doing, you know, you said this is the first time for UFC coming to Indy, so it's great, man. I think it's, hopefully we blow the roof off the place and they come back.
You said Tony Stewart. Do you know him? Or?
Oh, yeah. Kevin Harvick's my new management team, so him and Tony are actually teaming up together, being on the same race team here next year, so, yeah.
You know, he's just about an hour away from here. Have you talked to him since?
He might be coming down, so we'll see.
Any chance we'll see you at the Motor Speedway at some point then?
Absolutely, yes. 100%.
How do you see Rafael as your opponent?
Excuse me?
How do you see Rafael as your opponent?
You know, I'm excited. I know the guy's off 4 fight win streak. I don't really know too much about him. I know he great striker, good jiu-jitsu, and that's really all I know. But really, I plan on coming out and he needs to work out what I'm going to be doing. You know, it's my game plan for this fight, coming hard and staying in his face, staying busy. Whether it goes to the ground or standing up, I plan to kick ass and take names.
He may be the best ground fighter that you faced probably since Diaz. That fight didn't really go to the ground at all, right?
you know, I think my ground's good.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, you know, you're no slouch there, of course, but where would you prefer it to go?
Standing, that's what everyone wants
Yeah,
to see.
right?
Yeah, don't back down in your face nonstop. Maybe double bonus. Holla. So we'll see.
Do you have to assume that he knows that about you too, and that
I'm
he's
sure
going
he
to want
saw.
it on the ground?
He might try and take me down, but you know my ground game. I'm 100. It's not like, oh man, I got taken down. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's go. It's good. Get submitted in my world. So, you know, just because he's a black belt doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So,
You fought other black belts before.
fought other black belts, trained with black belts. Don't matter to me.
Now you said double bonus. Is that something in the future you'd like to get up there and maybe tie or break Anderson Silva's record or Joe Lozon's
I'm
record?
gonna set my own record. I'm gonna set my own record. So, how about that?
That's perfect.
All right.
You're ready for Anthony Pettis and also Benson Henderson. What do you think is going to happen in this fight?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Benson. Not that I have, you know, any dislike for Pettis. I just think, like you said, I got, you know, mark on my soul. I think he's really coming. This is probably the hardest Benson's training, and it's gonna be a good fight, man. But I hope Ben pulls it out. I'd like a rematch over Ben for sure. So I feel like that's the direction I'm going to win over Rafael. Put me up to. I'm not sure. I don't know if CJ Grant's getting an immediate fight or Josh Thompson. I don't know who the next guy is, but that's what I'm going after. Whoever that guy is, and win over them, chase that title down. So I'm excited this year. Get after it.
Now, just want to clarify something. You said Harvick's company is representing you
Yes,
now,
sir.
is that correct?
Absolutely,
Okay,
yep,
gotcha.
yep.
And that's how the relationship with Tony Stewart
Yes.
came about?
Yep. Yeah, Tony and Kevin are good friends. So yep.
You know, you do know, I know they mentioned that a little bit to you, but he's a really big deal around here. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
how much
I'm
you
sure.
heard
Yeah.
about that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so running with him on Wednesday, I might pick up a few fans.
Awesome,
Great Lakes
awesome.
part of the world.
Maybe we should send him out there in a sports car.
God give it hell.
You're a huge outdoor guy. You do a lot of outdoor activities.
Yes.
Do you think mentally when you step in the octagon, when this cage closes, your mentality somehow changes to be like in this closed?
So I used to wonder why I did that, and I finally, you know, working with my sports car, just figured out why do I do all this rock climbing and, you know, base jumping and everything that I do, and it's to get that feeling, that scared to death feeling, the feeling that I used to hate, like walking into the arena and fighting. Like fighting, I love, but all the build up and this, and you know, those feelings, I used to dread them. And one day I'm gonna be sitting back like, man, where are those feelings at? And that's why I do this, because it makes that have that scared to death feeling. That's walking to that arena is one of the scariest things you can do. When you're walking out, it's like, just letting people down and possible failure. I mean, there's so many things going through your mind, and those are the feelings I strive for, and those are the feelings that I enjoy. So embrace them and love it. And so yeah, I think it's gonna be chasing that feeling. Same thing.
And now that you know this, now that you can face this and just absorb, how has your training changed? Has your life changed? Are you just
Same life, man. I don't think I'm really gonna ever change, but training, same training, just mentally. What am I doing mentally differently, and just, you know, preparing. You know, going through a lot of, you know, mental imagery and trying to put myself into the position, into the winning position. It's not because you sit in your room and everything bad that goes through your mind goes through. It's just like, you know, when you got a big thing coming up, you know, so you try and just, you know, get rid of those thoughts and put in the good thoughts. So.
And what was this camp like? I know you didn't train that much in Albuquerque, that you stepped a little away from some of the coaches, some of the...
No, I mean, my grandmother had a big part in this, you know, so I was getting up to Denver, spending a lot of time with her. It had nothing to do with, oh, I'm not training Greg. I went down and trained Greg. I was down there a couple weeks, you know, and it had a lot to do with spending a lot of time with my grandmother, man, and she lives in Denver, and I feel most comfortable just being there and training. You can train anywhere. I don't think that matters, you know, so I'm ready. By no means did I take him lightly. By no means did I not train. I think this is the best shape I've literally been in. Weight cut is going to suck because of it, but hey, I'll suffer today to victory on Wednesday.
With the stuff that you do outside, the fun stuff, is there anything that you haven't done yet that you want to do, the stuff that scares you?
I want to climb like a 3 or 4 pitch climb, which is, we're talking, you know, 600-700 feet, and then jump off. So that's something I haven't done.
You skydive?
No, I haven't skydived. I don't want someone on my back, so I want to do a base jump all by myself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is the most fun stuff that you did that you remember most?
Bull riding.
Bull riding?
Bull riding, yeah. Bull riding, wakeboarding, rock climbing, I mean, all that stuff to me is just, I love it. So.
I know that cowboy goes to your bull riding like this, but where exactly was it born when Donald became the cowboy?
Probably when I started fighting, you know, but when I've been a kid and walking around with my cowboy hat wearing it to high school, that was just all things I did, and people just cowboys was my name.
Got a prediction on Wednesday night.
Yeah, finish Cowboy, 100%.
How do you want to do it? You mentioned the double bums, but how do you want to do it? Just want to knock him out in 30 seconds.
Knockout would be great. No, I don't want 30 seconds. I won't get fight of the night in 30 seconds. So maybe end the second round, beginning of the third.
But we've seen fight of the night happen in the first round before.
Sure, you got absolutely okay. So, no, I want to fight. I love it. That's what I do. It's what I train for. So come prepared.
Thank you.
Thanks, boss.
Thank
Love,
you.
man.